Alright, here's a little update. I got my FPV gear, got it all mounted, and was working on a maiden flight today, but my camera flight pack battery ended up dying. I just did not pay attention to the voltage and blah blah and ran it down low. Anyway, so that didn't happen yet. So tomorrow I will maiden flight with the FPV gear installed, and I'll be able to take a look at what I'm doing through, I know it looks kind of gross, but it's a prototype, right? Trying to figure it out. So I controlled pan and tilt with the 2.4 gigahertz cheapy radio airfield that I got with a foamy kit, and this is a 7-inch TFT display back here. Got a pretty good price on it. It's a Curtis brand, made in China. You know how it goes. Anyway, so can't really tell too much from that, but I'll give some more daylight stuff tomorrow. There is a little PVC pipe pole that I'm going to have back here, and the receiver and its battery source are there on the pole, feeding the video feed into the monitor. So I'll be able to fly without, and then just press in a little bit, or even look in to the black hole. Here, this is what you would see on the menu screen. So that's what's going on in the black box with the foam face cushion thing. Anyway, so that's it. This is the Sedona 46T from Hobby People. It's a trainer. I'm really liking this bird. Well worth the money. I made an extension with an S-Video cable, which has S-Video has 4 separate lines, one insulated and then one wrapped insulated, like a ground. And so I needed 4 lines from the transmitter, which is right here on the tail. And this is a 200 milliwatt system. I know it's on the low end, but I was advised to pick up a middle to low power, and then really boost up the receiver antenna. And so currently flights will be fairly close, and we'll see what kind of range I can get out of it. And again, I'm not sucked in on the goggles or something where I have to, and then I run out and blah blah. I'm just going to be doing some orbits in what I would normally in my flight path here, or flight pattern I should say. I'll be doing an orbit in this area, very close actually. So I'll be getting used to sticking my head in the box and getting a feel for the motion. I did a little ground test taxiing around on my private road driveway here, and it lacks a sensation of speed, is the first thing I've noticed. I see that I'm going slower than I actually am. So that's something to keep in mind on approach speeds, is that I'll be thinking that I'm going slower, but I'm actually going fast, and I may end up doing missed approaches. So that's going to be a consideration, a concern actually. I got to make sure that I'm first of all, get my head out of the box and really practice missed approaches and get that down. Anyway, you can figure that out. So anyway, so this is the work in progress here. I'm real excited to get the gear. Everything works really well. That's an on-screen display for the video system adjusting. I mean, there's all kinds of adjustments inside that. It's not a it's not the pilot eyes or heads-up display. It is an on-screen display for adjusting the camera's parameters. Has nothing to do with flight. And so that's the antenna right there for the 2.4 pan and tilt. And I like that. Conveniently, this is a dry erase board easel. It's a dry erase board easel, and the monitor has a 1/4-20 screw in like it would a camera, and I just drilled a hole in the top of that metal bracket plate and bolted it down, spun the television on to the right angle, and there you go. It may need some bracing support. I may actually mount that television to a board and then screw that, mount that to the easel. But this easel is pretty slick. That camera hangs on the dry erase board support that I just pushed all the way up to the top. And so with my right hand, I have on the right joystick, I have a pan and tilt, up, down, left, right. So I'll be able to remain in flight on the sticks and then just reach up and pan tilt for whatever. Anyway, I got to figure out recording now. I'm trying to find a little inline feed in-flight recording, or I'll have to split it, not an inline. Split the signal. One goes to the monitor, and then one would go to the recorder. Because at this point right now I don't have a way to record this. I would like to. So I'll figure that out. Anyway, that's it for now. Mr. West here, signing out. Enjoying the FPV stuff. Later.